Free things to do in Athens? Yes, they exist, and they are some of the city's best kept secrets. Hi, I'm Chrysula, a local travel creator based here in Greece, and I love uncovering the hidden corners and authentic experiences of my city. This isn't your typical list of walking around Plaka or watch the changing of the guard. In this video, we are diving deeper, from Byzantine monasteries and the oldest mansion in Athens to modern cultural centers and secret gardens. Let's get started. We are beginning with one of the most impressive modern landmarks in Athens, the Stavros Niarchos Foundation Cultural Center. This huge cultural hub is the work of the world-famous architect Renzo Piano, and it combines state-of-the-art architecture with open green spaces and some of the best panoramic views you can find in the city. The center houses the Greek National Opera and the National Library of Greece. But what really makes it special is that it's open to everyone, and yes, completely free to explore. You can take a leisurely walk through the beautifully landscaped park, complete with Mediterranean plants and shady paths, or head up to the rooftop terrace. From there, you will get sweeping views across Athens, the sea, and even the Acropolis in the distance. And getting there is easy. Besides public transport, there is even a free shuttle bus from Syntagma Square. I will leave a link with the details in the description below. Now, let's travel back in time, way back to the 16th century. Tucked away in the Plaka neighborhood lies the Benizelos Mansion, also known as the House of St. Philothei. This is actually the oldest surviving house in Athens, a rare example of Ottoman-era architecture in the city. Walking through its wooden balconies, inner courtyards and stone walls feels like stepping into a different era. What makes it even more special is the story of St. Philothei, a noble woman who dedicated her life to helping the poor and became a symbol of charity and resilience. Today, the mansion functions as a small museum, and admission is free. It's not a huge site, but it's one of those places that connects you to a side of Athens you rarely see in guidebooks. A city of layered histories where Ottoman, Byzantine, and modern stories all overlap. If you're wandering around Plaka, this little gem is well worth a stop. If you want to see one of the most breathtaking Byzantine monuments near Athens, you should definitely visit the Daphni Monastery. This 11th century monastery is recognized by UNESCO for its incredible mosaics, which are considered masterpieces of Byzantine art. Inside the main church, golden figures of Christ Pantocrator and biblical scenes shimmer in the light, creating an atmosphere that feels both spiritual and awe-inspiring. And here is the best part: entry is completely free. Unlike many other UNESCO sites in Greece, you don't have to pay a ticket to enjoy this one. Getting there is easier than it sounds. Just take the blue metro line and get off at Agia Marina station. From there, hop on one of the local buses, 810, 811, 865, 836, 866 or 876, and get off at the stop called Psychiatrio Moni Daphnio. The monastery is right nearby. It's only about 20 to 25 minutes from the city center, making it a perfect little half-day trip. Unlike the busy Acropolis or big museums, here you will find peace and quiet, along with some of the finest Byzantine art in Greece, all for free. Now, for something completely different, let's step into nature. Right near the Daphni Monastery, just a 5-minute walk away, you will find the Diomedes Botanical Garden, the largest botanical garden in Greece and one of the biggest in Southeast Europe. Spanning over 180 hectares, it's home to thousands of plant species from all over the world. This is the kind of place where you can take a quiet stroll among pine trees, Mediterranean herbs and exotic plants, far from the noise of central Athens. There are shaded paths, small lakes and picnic areas, making it a wonderful free escape if you need a break from sightseeing. What I love about the Diomedes Garden is that it's not a typical tourist stop. Most visitors don't even know it exists. It feels like a secret oasis where you can recharge, take photos or simply enjoy a moment of calm. Entry here is free on weekdays, while on weekends there is a small fee of just €2. Tickets are issued online, so I will leave the link for you in the comments below to make it easier. If you plan it right, you can combine a visit to the Daphni Monastery and the Diomedes Garden in one outing. Culture, history and nature, all in a single day without spending almost anything. Athens isn't just about ruins and museums, it's also a coastal city with plenty of beaches. And while some private beach clubs charge an entry fee, there are still many free beaches along the Athenian Riviera where you can swim, sunbathe or just enjoy the sea. Some of the most popular free beaches are Eden Beach in Paleo Falliro and Kalamaki Beach in Alimos. Both are clean, lively and totally free to enjoy. The best part is how easy it is to get there. Just hop on the Athens tram line from the city center and within about 30 to 40 minutes you will be right by the sea. It's one of the simplest ways to swap the busy streets of Athens for the laid-back vibes of the Aegean without spending a cent. There is nothing quite like ending a day of sightseeing with a dip in the water or even just a walk along the coast at sunset, and the fact that it's free makes it even better. And finally, here is a tip that will save you money while unlocking some of Athens' most important cultural treasures: free admission days. Many of the major museums and archaeological sites in Athens, including the Acropolis, the Ancient Agora and the National Archaeological Museum, have specific days when admission is free for everyone. These include March 6th, April 18th, May 18th, the last weekend of September, October 28th, plus every first and third Sunday from November through March. And here is another great deal. The Benaki Museum, one of the top cultural institutions in Athens, offers free entry every Thursday evening from 6 p.m. until midnight. This means you can explore one of the city's most beautiful collections without paying a cent, and at night, when the atmosphere is even more special. So if you are planning your trip, try to align your visits with these 3 days. It's one of the best ways to see world-class museums and sites without breaking the bank. So there you have it, some of the best lesser-known free things to do in Athens, from the futuristic architecture of the Stavros Niarchos Center to the golden mosaics at Daphni Monastery. These experiences prove you don't need to spend money to discover the city's cultural treasures. And if you would like to see the more classic free experiences, like the changing of the guard, the National Garden and the massive hills with amazing views, make sure to check out my other video, Free Things to Do in Athens. I will leave the link in the description and at the end screen. If you enjoyed this guide, give it a like and subscribe for more Greece travel tips. Let me know in the comments which site you are most excited to visit or if you have any questions. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.